cardigan.
Hello, gamers, geeks, and chaotic cantrippers. Welcome to another TTRPG session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of various roleplay games. Mostly D&D, honestly. On the Games and Geekery Discord server, but today I am guest DMing on the Chaotic Cantrips server. And we're playing a little game we like to call Eetho Breakdown. I just realised one of my lights is off. There we go, that's better. Kobold Snore, alright. So yeah, we're here. We're gonna have some fun. And you're welcome to join us. We're live on YouTube. Today I am guest, and you probably just heard my voice echoing back. There we go.
Hey Mom, I'm famous.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, come find us on YouTube and chat and offer suggestions as to what the players should do next as they play, because that's always fun.
Just don't kill us, please.
Yeah, please don't throw us in a volcano.
They
this
can't
character.
actually do that. They just make suggestions. It's still up to you what you do. Now,
Don't democratically vote on me being thrown into a volcano!
Okay. You're also welcome to join Games of Geekery. There's a link in the description to our server below. Come hang out with us. It's fun. With that out of the way, could the players please introduce us to their characters?
No.
I would say yes. I'm Tree, and I played Merrick Andhall, a human warlock.
Woot. Good luck.
I guess not. Alright. I'm Barnsey. I'm playing a white dragonborn monk, and it's been so long since we played.
Mm-hmm.
A monk and what?
You're a monk and a druid.
Yeah, that's it. Haha. Ding ding ding. Tell him where there's one.
A moed. Or a drunk, if you prefer.
I would take that one.
Drunk. Drunk.
Druid monk. Drunk.
I like it.
The way of the drunken fist.
Of course he likes it. The drunken fist.
There is actually a way of the drunken master. But anyway.
I know.
Patrick.
Yeah. I'm a smart noob. I'm playing Patrick, the rock star, who is a bard, ironically enough. A rock star is a species native to the planet the party's currently trapped on.
Mm-hmm. Basically looks like a starfish with extra tendrils. And stony armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a rock star. Duh.
It's a rock star. Yes.
Game on, go play.
Hey, no.
That leaves us with Clank and Grim.
Hello, I am Grim of Clandest Walker. I'm a ranger rogue. I'm also
You're also gooey.
yes. Yes, I am in the genus of ooze.
Yes.
Genus of ooze.
Yeah, dustling.
Last but not least.
Hello, I play Clank, the Artificer, Druid, Biomancer. I am a Cobalt. I like to go yip yip, hoard blankets, and sleep on people.
We have a lot of druids. We have like 2. That's a lot.
More slime. Okay. So, do you guys remember what happened last time we played?
No, because I missed that session last I checked.
You missed
Yeah, you were kind of dragged along. Basically, we found our escape out of the police department, I guess, or the holding area, wherever we were.
The hub
And-
security forces.
Yeah, and it was like a mess because of what was his name?
Chaos.
Chaos.
Chaos. Of course, it's chaos. It was chaotic because of chaos, and so
Formerly a player character, now a very unpredictable NPC.
So we found our way out, and they're putting out the fires that were started in the building, and the ambassador or whatever they were, the Dragonborn?
Yeah, the emissary.
Was it?
The cute
Emissary,
one?
yeah. They found us out there and like gave us options, and we chose the one that took us to leave the city and go to this like Western style town.
Yeah. They got you. You were led to a frontier town.
Yeah, we use these dragon horses to fly there.
Yeah, dragon elves. They're cool.
Yeah.
Dragons will screw anything, huh?
They're not.
Subspecies.
Yes, the latest versions of D&D make it very clear that these variants of dragons are not produced by sexual means. No. It is entirely magical and stuff.
Yeah, I think Missouri drank like cactus juice or something at some point.
No,
yeah,
war
oh.
cactus.
Oh, war cactus.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why his clothes were gone again. I forgot.
I was getting dragged.
Oh yeah, you were dragged.
Mhm.
All your clothes wore off.
Sounds about right.
And then you started an immediate standoff, shootout with some guy, some hug in a town.
Mhm.
Lost your dagger, went to go get it back, and everyone else just trying to go to the tavern.
I wanted my daggers back. The motherfucker headbutt me in the dick. Come on, to win. He headbutt me in the dick.
Well, was that explicitly against the rules?
You know there's no
At
rules in
least
a
it's
street.
not a knife to a gunfight, buddy.
And at least I didn't die by getting stabbed, so I win technically.
By the way, if anybody ever wants to play as a hug,
Oh my gosh!
What? Where do you? What?
But the traits for a hug in the rolls chat.
If I can't have one, I'll be one.
yeah.
Extra limbs.
Oh wait, I'm a
Einstein.
druid. Just transform into him anyway, right?
Yeah.
No, that's only animals.
I'm
Except
gonna be cute.
we've already let him turned into all kinds of strange creatures that are not.
Yeah, wasn't it man, bear, pig?
He became global warming?
Yeah.
I'm sure,
No,
everyone.
Became man, bear, pig.
Super cereal. Anyway. Yeah. So, yes, you ended up in this frontier town. You ended up in a shootout with a guy, and
We sold. Missouri sold the daggers to the surgeon who really wanted them.
Mhm.
Kind of gypped him, and we got this weird currency that looks like dice.
You got a handful of gemstones, and the gemstones just
Yeah.
happen to have different colors and different number of sides depending on their denomination.
Wait, I thought they were glass.
Yeah.
Whatever were they?
They are cut
They're
glass.
kind of crystal,
Yes.
not really gemstones.
Yeah, they're cut glass.
They hurt my brain.
It's still what they use instead of money. So
Yeah, it's their money.
uh-huh.
Were we planning on like? Didn't we try to like make some out of? We were planning. Three of us planned on making some out of the sand, and then Clank had to be the one, a voice of reason, and stop.
Yeah, they point out that you can't use desert sand. You have to use beach sand to make glass.
Yeah.
Which also brings us the how did they get enough glass to make this currency?
Interesting.
Yeah.
But there's
Isn't this
still
in the dragon guy's territory?
Yes, that's part of the reason why you were brought here, so you'd be under the dragon's protection.
Well, there's how they got the glass.
Interesting.
Is it though?
Love it.
But anyway, so yes, after selling your daggers and going to a bar and having some furious debate on what the value of these cut glass money stones worth, you got into
Nothing.
Missouri ended up fairly convinced that he'd been gypped and not paid the full value, and was about to go on a rampage.
Sounds about right.
But for some reason, the conversation changed from going and beating this doctor's ass to building a fridge, and then taking a long rest.
Yeah.
Well, because he liked my my ice dagger because it kept all the
Yeah. That's
Body's
the reason
cold.
why he liked the ice dagger, because it.
Are we helping a serial killer doctor, actually?
You don't know.
Eh.
All you know
A
is
lot of
that you do know, however, that the guy who was stabbed ended up dead and somewhat eviscerated.
hell of a.
Oh well.
Like you do. So yes.
So all in all, a totally average D&D session.
Yes.
Completely normal fantasy setting.
Completely insane. Yeah. So yes, you're in a bunch of igloos in the middle of the desert, taking a long rest. Is there anything?
You're welcome.
Is there anything?
It's a what?
Igloos in the desert. Yeah, that adds up.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome.
What were you asking us?
Is there anything in particular that you would have done with your downtime whilst napping in your, chilling, I suppose, quite literally, in your igloos in the desert?
Better to be cold than hot because you can only get so hot. You can only take so much off before it becomes illegal.
Working on blueprints for a fridge.
Probably mimicking whatever interesting sounds are occurring in the desert.
You know,
Thinking of how to get.
if you could just conjure ice, why do you need to build a fridge?
Then they would have to hire him to stay there.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm thinking about it.
Power. Where are they gonna get power source from? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Magic!
you're
why we got
you're gonna have to figure out how to power stuff. Like, although the
We
earliest...
have energy cells. Actually, we have energy cells. Do those count?
Well, yes, but they.
All right, they recharge.
You don't have an unlimited supply of those, do you?
Ah, dang
We can
it.
use them and just get the hell out.
True.
I mean, we do have an artificer.
But also, the artificer would know that the earliest form of refrigeration, particular in the Old West, was the ice box. Literally a insulated cupboard with a compartment in the top for a large chunk of ice.
You're right, we can sell them ice cubes, but first we must get them hooked on free samples. Get working, Missouri!
So yeah, you need to build ice boxes. That would be the cheapest and easiest way to provide them with cold storage. You then have to supply them with a source of ice, of course.
We could
There are
teach them
igloos right
ice
near us.
spells.
Pardon?
We could teach them ice spells.
You could. Or at
That
least
sounds like too much work.
you could try.
I don't know if it would work.
So far,
Or I
you
could
don't
just-
seem particular. Yeah, so far you don't even speak the same language.
That could be like one of the traveling clowns that go to your kid's birthday party. Get paid. Just blow
Perhaps
ice.
Perhaps it would. Sorry.
Go on.
Perhaps it would be wise of us to learn their language.
Mm-hmm.
I can mimic a lot of sounds.
Grim is cleaning their gear by oozing on them and eating the dirt. I'm assuming Grim is avoiding actually touching the walls.
What?
The walls of the ice.
I'm assuming Grim is avoiding touching the walls of the igloo.
Yeah, they're just kind of in their ball form, just like.
Yeah.
I guess theoretically trying to keep warm.
Or at least making damn sure you don't freeze. Yes.
Yeah, because oozes are semi-liquids.
Yeah. Probably have a higher water content than most creatures do. Yes. Anyway, which is impressive since, the average human, I think, is about 80% water.
So I'm assuming Grim is like extremely dehydrated in the middle of a desert then.
Grim is going to have difficulty being exposed to the full sun for an extended period. Yes. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, you're chatting back and forth. You've all had your long rest. You're all back up to full health and got all your spell slots and everything back. And I don't think we're leveled up. I think you're all still level 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is not the ideal environment for the party. No, it is not. Especially since you're used to, fairly modern, well, futuristic technology even. And, yeah, these guys are sort of Victorian level tech. But yeah. But yeah, today is the day you're going to go see the dragon, yes?
Yes.
Did the dragon tell me to kind of just screw off? I can't remember.
No, you would.
Yeah, something like that.
You've just been following along, regardless of, like, the emissary never addressed you directly, but you've continued to just tag along with the party. We may have to have words with the dragon. As you are getting ready to start your day, you hear something of a commotion outside the igloos.
Oh?
Yep.
I swear to God, if it's true.
Several of the younger hugs have ended up stuck to the igloos by their mouth parts.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
don't be touching shit, you little cuckoo.
And the rest of the hugs are trying to figure out what to do about this, and well, you don't know exactly what they're saying but they're clearly flustered and don't
Chop off their hands.
Sorry?
Chop off their hands. Teach them to not touch shit.
It's not that.
No.
Their faces stuck, not their hands.
Clank will pull out her torch.
Her torch as in fire?
Blow torch thingy.
So you're going to set them on fire.
No, I'm going to, try and melt it at the sides.
Yeah, that's basically what's happening. But yeah, I mean, it's hot. That blowtorch is going to be fucking hot.
Okay then. Plan B: scratching at the ice.
Screw that. I'm pulling them out of the ice.
How?
I'm just gonna freeze them
Grappling
all.
and yanking.
Just yanking? Okay. It's contested strength check, I guess.
I'm just gonna freeze them through the fucking thing.
So
You're just gonna
just
what,
roll a
Missouri?
d20.
I'm gonna freeze them to it. Add more ice to it so they can't go anywhere.
What?
Okay.
That's what they get for touching stuff that's not theirs.
Why?
So the hugs begin as the frost builds up around their children. The hugs.
I'm kidding. I'm gonna freaking give these guys hypothermia and
Fucking hell.
No, I'll just.
Are we sure he's not chaotic evil?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he is, but he keeps changing his mind.
I'm always king neutral.
Misery,
Yes.
please do not harm these. I believe these are children.
Not going to.
Maybe we could use water to unfreeze them because I think those are their tongues that are stuck on the igloos.
Or at least the closest thing they have to a tongue.
Yes. And if we do harm to them, it'll be very bloody, very fast, and also angry mobs again.
Indeed. Clank said that they are trying to help take the hugs off.
By yipping.
I'm gonna warm up the ice. Does that count as food?
Yeah, well,
I mean, I could technically just sit on the ice and acid through it eventually, but
Prestidigitation.
Yes, perfect. Prestidigitation would free them from the ice. Perfect. Fucking hell.
I'm just like face bombing and then I snap fingers.
Yay. The hugs are greatly relieved to have their children freed.
Oh my god, guys.
And they start gabbling at you, and you have no idea from the you don't really have a clear idea of what it is they're trying to say.
I'll just repeat whatever sounds they're making right back at them.
I'll just tell them just keep your tongues or whatever away from cold things like this cold. Like ice like this.
Are you using a particular method of communication to
Telepathy towards the parents? Or the older ones, at least.
Yeah, their basically reply is cold?
Yeah, like the ice. This stuff.
They live in a desert. They don't know what cold is.
I point at
We've never seen this cold before. What is it? How is it? Why does it hurt to touch it?
Well,
It hurts because
water.
Missouri's vindictive, but
It's water that's really cold and it turns solid.
Water can turn solid?
If it's cold enough, yes.
How did you get it cold enough?
I point at Missouri. Show them the breath thing, but don't point it at them.
Start making ice clouds. Little shapes.
Magic.
Ooh. Lots of excited chittering and
Kind of like a minion. Those little yellow things.
do minions even exist?
They're minions.
I was actually thinking of the little green men from Toy Story, but okay.
Oh, that's
The
I
cloud.
like minions better. Minions are cooler.
A stranger from the outside.
But
But anyway, so yes, the emissary is leaned up against a post, watching with amusement as you try to explain to the hogs what ice is.
Gosh, these guys.
This is so going to go well.
To just take a smaller chunk of ice that's like fits in your hand or whatever, like ice cubes.
Are you gonna break off a piece of the igloo and put it in their hands?
Small amounts is okay.
They at first they're like because it, you know,
Does it hurt them?
sorry.
Does it hurt them?
Yeah, because it's so cold that they're not used to it. That and they sort of like hobble from foot to foot for a while still holding it, like not really knowing what to do with it, like handing it from hand to hand a little bit. You know, this is much temperature.
Can Clank just pull a bit off and start nibbling on it?
Sure. While they're doing that, this hug is continuing to hand it back, and then they look up, that they stop, and their antennae thrust forward as if trying to figure it out, and
Smell it.
they look down at the water in their hands and gibber at you, which you understand telepathically means, where did it go?
Oh my god! Oh gosh.
You need to numb on
It
it.
melted. It got warm, so it melted.
It goes away and makes
If it's-
water?
Yes, it is water.
But water's usually brown. This is not.
Wait, what?
Brown?
I feel like we're talking to toddlers.
Brown water? Ew!
They have really bad water here.
Really
Uh,
bad water.
Apparently, them and Flint got something in common. Hey-o.
Have you guys thought of filtering your water?
To be fair, they win. Only one of us knows what they're saying, though.
Yeah.
That is very
Yeah, I
true.
know that. Guys, they think water's supposed to be brown. I can't even. These guys are like toddlers, I swear. Anyway.
So anyway, I'm assuming
Water.
you'd communicate back the why don't you filter your water?
Why don't you filter your water? Like, or because it's supposed to be clear.
We just boil it usually.
Try filtering it too.
Filtering it?
Yeah, like run it over a bowl that has a fabric on top at least. Get
Of
the
course.
chunks
I
out.
swear, they don't know what fabric is.
Clank would know how to use charcoal to filter
Yeah.
and clean water.
Out of character, I don't quite know how to explain it, but Clank probably would, so she will explain it. Well, I'll
Like, do you
explain it.
know how filtering water works? By the way.
Clank will tell Tree to ask Tree to ask, or tell the Hugs.
You're talking to a tree.
Here, can you please tell them this is how to filter water?
And then describes that, right?
Then I like
Ratio
relay it.
charcoal,
Right.
the charcoal, sand, and stones combination to filter water. Yeah. And how they can fill their water butts that they already use to collect rainwater with this stuff to so that when they pull the bung out of the bottom of the water butt to get the water out, they get clean water instead of brown water.
We should have sold that.
Yeah. There's lots of things you could teach these people.
Too many things.
Yes. Including how to shoot straight.
How have they survived this long, I will never know.
They're under the dragon's protection.
Yeah, air quote protection.
So anyway,
Just wait until we introduce them to the concept of the internet.
Do I notice that the emissary is just standing there watching?
yeah. Anyone with a halfway decent perception would see them just watching.
What are you doing here?
I believe that your visit with my lord is overdue. Also,
Well.
we should probably bring some of the children with us.
Wait, what?
You're going to kill them, aren't you?
No, nothing like that. As you've seen, these people are backward and stupid, and they don't take the best care of their children. So, sometimes...
You're just gonna take them away from that instead of teaching them how to raise them?
Have you tried actually successfully teaching these people anything?
I mean, I just told them what water and ice is, so...
Yeah, exactly. What's that roll for, Alison?
Insight the sus mother trucker.
They're telling the truth.
Well, I guess we're late or something?
Uh-huh. Don't worry, he's patient.
Oh yeah, he has to put up with you all the time.
Yep.
Why are you even here?
Why not?
How did you get yourself attached to these aliens?
I stick to things.
It's my understanding that anything you stick to, you dissolve.
Yes.
Care to explain?
Well, evidently the party hasn't been dissolved, so I'm still stuck to it.
They raise an eyebrow. Yeah, we don't have time for this. Let's go. Collect your things.
Grabs my stuff and
We're heading to the
walks
mountain.
over, I guess.
Yep.
I know Clank is excited.
Yep. Excited yet.
I'm kind of... Mirk is kind of, unsure, but they'll go along with it.
Come along. Let's not dawdle.
Yep.
Eats gears to hold it? What?
Like equipment.
Oh! You hold your stuff inside you. Yes.
Yes.
Which of these children should we take to have a better life?
Wait, are we seriously giving Missouri the opportunity to adopt one?
I'm staying silent. I'm not fucking this up.
Fine.
That one.
Good choice. The emissary speaks to the to the hugs in their own language, and if Merrick still has a telepathic communication with, then you would understand that basically the emissary is saying something along the lines of, "Congratulations, you must be very proud. Your child has been selected to
be taken away from you."
Yeah, but they're going to put it in a way that seems like they've won something.
You won death.
They seem very pleased and excited, and encourage their little one to go with the emissary.
You're a wizard.
Indeed. Yeah, that's probably the way they would put it. Like, your child has gifts and talents that my master has seen that your child has potential, and to fully reach those potential, they will become an apprentice to my lord, learn his ways, and go on to do great things. That sort of thing.
Sounds like a cult.
I don't even need insight to know this is fishy.
But anyway,
told you guys, drinking is fucking sketchy, but no.
So the emissary picks up the tiny hug and turns to you lot and says, "Come along," and begins striding purposefully towards the mountain with the.
Can I have one?
Fine.
Oh my gosh, face palms.
Go ahead and convince them that they've earned the honor of having their child raised by the Dragon Lord.
I'm gonna look at the Dragonborn and be like, "If I can't get your number, I want a hug."
What?
Bruh. Face palms.
Remember in the last session, like I was hitting on her?
Yes, I know. Out of character, I know. But they say in character, she's saying, "What? If you want to help
you feel it.
Escort one of the children to the mountain, then all you have to do is talk to their parents the same way I did. I'm sure that someone as intelligent and patient as you will have mastered their language by now. Right?
Not even close. You are way overestimating me, okay?
I'm just going to more or less mimic the exact sentence the Dragonborn said to the host.
Roll performance.
Performance, let's see. That would be +6.
You're a +6.
Trying to remember the... Yeah, it's exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark R space D20 plus your modifier.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Where did you roll it?
In rolls.
Oh, where is it? Why don't I see it? Why don't I see the roll in breakdown rolls?
I don't know.
Does everyone else?
Let's try. I mean,
Yeah.
considering I've been mimicking them all effing day.
Rolls again.
Breakdown rolls. Where?
Maybe you're in announcements?
let's see. Okay, let's have a look in announcements. See if you will.
That better? Can you see it this time?
Yes. I got higher.
Last thing I. Oh, there we go. There we go.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Perfect. Okay. So you got a 17. Marvelous. So they also look flattered and practically shove their infant into your arms.
So now I just have an infant hug sitting on me. Great.
Into your tendrils, technically, because you don't have arms. So now, Patrick, the question is, now that you have acquired your very own hug child, are you going to hand it over to Missouri or claim it as your own and tell him to
I'm just gonna hold my hands out.
get his own if he wants one?
Well, I did just move my 20 for performance, so I think I could do that too.
Oh, were you also trying to mimic?
Yep, and I think I did a pretty good job.
Yeah, you got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Despite having zero performance skill. All right.
Gosh.
Okay. Yes. You've got your very own hug.
Just please don't let it be like,
Killing children.
This is nonsense.
Yeah, one ear on the side of its face or something, I want a cute one.
Oh my gosh.
Call me shallow, I don't care.
I mean, I just copied the guy not really knowing what he said. So.
Yeah.
You're just holding a child very confused.
So yes.
Well, I guess it's mine now.
Yeah, so with your hugs in tow, or whatever.
I start.
Go on. You start what?
I start skipping.
Just holding
I
the
got.
shirt? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So the troop make their way to the mountain.
There's a mountain?
Yes, that's where you're heading. That's where the dragon's lair is. As you get closer, you realize that there is a cave, and the emissary walks into the cave. There are various bones and other signs of things having been killed and left there strewn around the entrance. The emissary assures you that don't worry, they're just for decoration to keep away.
Decoration. The hell kind of decoration is this?
Just to keep people away.
I'm just gonna look at her like, that emoji that has like the two flat eyes and the flat mouth.
I'm sorry, what?
Hold on. Where is it? This one. I'm literally just gonna look at the freaking Dragonborn like that.
I'll say Dragonborn. Okay. So yeah.
Detect magic.
Sure.
Magic is everywhere in here, don't you know? It's a dragon.
So, the emissary leads you into a large chamber. The chamber itself is mostly unlit, except for a light and sounds coming from a opening in the floor. And by the glow of this light coming from the floor, you can make out the features of a huge dragon.
Wait,
Oh,
under us?
Who's looking down into the hole.
Oh, above us?
Sorry?
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Okay, so you've come into this large cavern.
Oh, so
this
we're
large...
looking down at it.
No. Okay, so you there's a okay. Let's simplify it. A big round room, hole in floor in the middle of the room. You're on one side of hole, and on the other side, lit from underneath by the light from this hole, you see dragon just sort of bug sitting at the edge of the hole, looking down with a almost proud expression on its draconic face. And the emissary says, "My lord, I have brought the aliens."
Who are you calling an alien?
I believe
Yeah, Patrick's right here.
she is calling you an alien because you are not of this world.
Listen,
That's
I
right,
know what
Patrick's
she's
right here.
about, okay?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, listen, I know what she was talking about, okay?
I
To
said,
the dragon.
that's rude. Patrick is right here.
Patrick is native. I don't know
That's
why
what I-
he's here, but he can live amongst the natives without fear, but
Can't you just like tag?
you would disrupt the status quo. In fact, you already have. Oh, you've brought me more children. You can
What?
toss them into the hole now. Thank you.
What?
And I'm gonna look at that dragon and be like, over my
Have a look.
dead body.
What's down the hole?
Do you want to have a look down the hole?
Yes.
Don't.
As you peer into the hole, you see a brightly lit and colourful sort of play area full of happy little hugs, all just having the time of their life.
But
What do you mean, but?
there's always a but with a dragon. Come on.
Yeah, most dragons have butts.
It's right under its tail, yes. No, but he is thoroughly enjoying watching them play.
And
That
I'm gonna
is
look at it and be like,
surprising.
I am not giving you mine.
I'm sorry, what?
This one is mine.
Baseball.
Really?
Yes. I won him fair and square.
I do not recall you challenging me for it.
Here we fucking go. Alright, come on.
You're not gonna fight a dragon, are you?
I suppose I should make this somewhat fair. And he shape changes into a dragonborn.
Here we go again.
Are you sure you want to do this? Most dragons are smart enough to realize when they are faced with a mightier opponent.
I don't think he's
So the-
most dragonborn. He is something.
Pledge fealty to their betters.
Well, you know what? I don't like you, so because you think you're above everything.
We're dragons. We are above everything.
Is there an area you would want us to spectate on?
You wish to?
I mean, we could technically just nudge Missouri into the hole.
No. Do not do that.
See?
See what?
Why wouldn't I want to go into the brick and hole full of hugs? Having time in
Oh
their
my
life.
god!
That is the children's play area.
He's acting like a child.
Mickey.
This is true. Would you like to be made into a child?
No, I was told I could have one. So I have one.
You can't. You know, we're talking
I did not say that, my lord. I did not.
Yes, she did. I literally said exactly what she said, and they gave me a child.
Missouri, they were just telling the Hugs that the dragon chose the child.
Am I not dragging?
Face palms.
You are not.
Okay, Mr. fucking specific over here.
What
I
does
believe the Dragonborn species. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, what does a dragon look like as a dragonborn?
Okay, let me see if I. What? Have I previously given any hint to the color of this dragon?
You just said crystal,
No.
right?
Crystal, yep.
I said specifically it was crystal? Okay.
Something like that. At least the dragon emissary one is crystal.
Yeah, she said her master is crystal too.
Okay. Let's see if I can find a suitable illustration.
You'll Google.
Yeah, this sort of works. Hee.
Nice. Word white.
I'm sorry?
So that one looks white, not crystal.
It has crystals on it. It's
like,
not good
I'm a
enough
white
for me,
dragonborn
sorry.
too. You're not that special. I'm a white dragonborn too. So, nah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just copied Missouri so it looks like he's fighting himself.
But this is what a crystal dragon looks like.
Nice.
Ew.
Sorry?
Ew. Ugly.
Oh my gosh.
White dragons are cooler.
But psh.
Yeah. This, in comparison, that's a white dragon.
Yes, cooler.
Ooh, out of character, don't white dragons and crystal dragons have a little bit of beef?
Yes. Well, white dragons are the most aggressive and feral out of all of them, but they're
white dragons have beef with everyone because they're the fucking terrier of the dragons.
Yeah, they're territorial as fuck, and they are the lowest in intelligence too. But we are.
Don't crystals?
That checks out, knowing you.
Don't crystals specifically like dominating white dragons in particular?
Dominating, you say?
How you doing? Everybody's got a kink.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, Clank is dashing into the nearest little crack she can hide in. She's not getting caught in the middle of them.
I'm walking to the side as well. I'm not doing this.
Do you want to actually fight the adult crystal dragon for the...
If I get out of the end of this, then yeah, fuck it. As long as I don't die. Fuck it. I know he's probably gonna fucking kill me like one hit, but
I guess I was right about bullshit ensuing.
Roll initiative.
Dragon versus dragon.
Yeah, the emissary's just face palming.
It was face popping.
What is my fucking initiative? I can't even remember.
It is a +9. Fuck.
Damn.
I mean, there's always hope they get like an @1. Never mind.
17.
Okay. So you get to go first. Are you going to put the hug down?
Of course I am.
Okay. So yeah.
All right.
So what do you want to do?
Hold on. I don't have my daggers, so I can't use my fucking daggers.
Maybe you should have gone and picked those up.
Yeah.
Let me take it from the doctor.
Yep. You didn't go back to the doctor.
All right. We're going to go.
Yep.
Yep.
25 to hit. Net or critical 20. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
That's your second crit of the day. What the hell?
And you do 13 points of damage.
That's you gotta double it.
Sorry?
Crits are doubled, right?
Yes, but it's double
That
the
is-
dice, which is
Yep,
why normally Deathbringer does 1d6 plus 2, but as you can see, it's done
Yep,
2d6 plus 2. So it's already
Yep,
calculated the doubling. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use a key point.
So you shoot it from a distance and then do flurry of blows, huh?
Yeah, run up to him and pow, pow, pow. You know.
Alright. Focus point.
Yeah, I have to use the focus point for the. Well, on this it's a focus point, but it's a key point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why is it called a focus point?
Yeah, on here it's stupid, but.
Roll. You don't remember how to. Okay.
17 to hit.
You get 2 of them. That does not. Oh, actually, yes, it does.
Gotta love how Missouri picks every fight in the last 3 sessions.
So that's done 10 damage. Strike 2.
And a 10 to hit.
That one misses.
Yeah, I figured that one.
Alright. So. The Dragon Lord opens up his mouth and his.
There's so many things I want to say.
I'm sorry?
So there's so many things I want to say. He opens his mouth and put my dick in it. No, something stupid.
Yeah, that sounds like something you would do.
So, you can see that, like, the at this point it's clear that he's not just a strange-looking white dragon. As his scales all shimmer prismatically, and a blinding light emanates in the back of his throat and then shoots out at you in a concentrated beam of starlight. Could you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Ten. That did not work.
Yeah, so you...
What kind of breath is?
It's a starlight.
Ouch.
Oh,
Radiation.
this isn't even his breath attack. This is a legendary action.
Immediate legendary actions.
Of fucking course.
29 points of damage.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And then it takes its turn.
Oh, fuck you.
But just to make this interesting.
Oh, it's gonna probably kill me in one hit.
Would you please? Actually, no, there's no save against this. Oh no, wisdom save. Wisdom save.
Yep,
Unless you're immune to being charmed.
29 points, right?
Wisdom save is +6. DC is 16. So
I know.
it's a 50-50 chance.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save. Nice.
23.
You succeed. You are not incapacitated by the hypnotic pattern. Woo!
Yay! Alright. My turn?
Yeah. Cold damage.
Oh, horrible rolls. DC 12 con.
9.
Damn it! Barely. That's alright. You take half of it,
3.
so
3.
Yeah.
Except because
Horrible.
I'm also resistant to cold, so it's 1.
Oh.
Is
So, you know.
Is that really the best you can do?
Knowing him, probably.
Hold on.
Last chance to kneel.
Rather get headbutt in the dick.
You're gonna do a bonus action unarmed strike.
Hold on.
You know, that's kind of cheating.
Oh well.
Cheating? He's fighting a fucking dragon.
Yeah, right.
Yes, but dragons have a code.
Does he respect the code?
Ew.
Apparently not. Not one. So you try to take a swing at his crotch and stub your own toe.
No. Ew. What's up with these gay ass rolls?
Well, you rolled 2 nat 20s in a row, so...
Karma.
Let's say that you take that 6 points of damage from your busted toe.
Weird.
Anyway.
I'm gonna be like, I'm not quitting. I want a hug.
Oh, you want a hug, do you?
Not from you.
He's going to teleport directly behind you.
I'm gonna just look at him like, he's right behind me, isn't he?
Would you like me to shoot him for you?
No. I'm gonna get my ass kicked in my own way. Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer.
Okay. I'll beat him up afterwards if you want me to.
Huh.
I mean, you do what you
Deja
gotta do
vu.
afterwards. You can do what you gotta do afterwards, alright? I don't see
Okay.
nothing.
Where's the hug, by the way?
I handed him off.
Or we
To
just
the
holding
Christmas
them?
Yeah, you put him down. And
He put down the thing he's trying to keep.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to play that with my hand.
All three of those hit, and one of them's a crit.
And I'm dead. Womp, womp, womp.
You're not dead unless he somehow gets twice as much as your HP, then you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Currently.
Well,
You're just gonna get knocked unconscious. It's fine.
Non-lethal.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a non-lethal crit.
He's not trying to kill you. He's just trying to humiliate you.
Yeah, I know.
Keyword trying.
Looks like we got to drag him around again, guys.
41
Oh, yeah. It's fucking...
unconscious.
My HP is 38 in general.
Mm-hmm. And you already lost how much?
I'm at 3.
You were at 3. Shit. Yeah, that would... If he was actually trying to kill you, that would kill you outright.
Oh, I know. Like I said, I'm dead.
I'm just gonna poke him with the hug.
The hug is... the hug is scampered off to join his friends. It's popped down the hole.
Wait,
I'd rather
which
not-
hug?
The hug that he was carrying.
So I
Yeah,
still
so-
have the hug, correct?
Yeah, they're squirming and they're making a hell of a sound because they want to go join the other two that have both dropped down the hole to hang out with the other kids.
Oh my gosh.
They grow up so fast.
But anyway, would somebody be so kind as to heal this fool?
Runs over, casts Cure Wounds, runs back into hidey hole.
Alright, we doing this again or what?
As you know, once a dragon has been defeated by another dragon, the winner owns the loser.
You don't own me. Kill me.
Really?
Bruh.
Is that how you want this? Really?
You're not gonna own me, so kill me. I ain't doing... Yeah.
Missouri
no.
in the
How
side.
many-
What the heck are you doing?
How many points of health did Clank?
So is this how he ends?
Probably.
Clank, how much
Got it.
healing did you give him?
I'm just checking what my plus
It's all-
is. The plus...
Telepathically talks to Missouri. What the hell are you talking about, dude?
Well,
4.
4.
Okay. You've got 4 hit points. Are you sure you want to do this, Missouri?
Yeah, you ain't owning me.
He sighs and...
But before the
Missouri.
dragon does, Clank will look up to Missouri.
I'll be like, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna run over and give my little cobalt a hug.
No. You no die. You're not allowed.
So what does...
No, that's what it's gonna be.
What do you do? Oh, you step in. You step between Missouri and the Dragon Lord.
I think Clank would, because he doesn't want his friend to die, even though he's bloody terrified of the dragon. She is terrified of the dragon.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over and hug the cobalt and say, I'll be back, little one.
No die. Not allowed.
Out of character.
None of us have Revivify, you dumbass.
Out of
I'm looking at
character. Out of character, Bounty. Do you want Missouri to be killed?
No, I don't want him to be killed, but I'm not gonna be owned by a dragon. Sorry.
That's how
Bruh,
dragons
make
work.
Decision.
You're a dragonborn.
I'd rather die.
Okay.
I don't. Nobody's my boss, and yeah, I'd rather die.
Well, I mean, it's not permanent. When you are strong enough you can challenge the dragon again and win your freedom. In fact, if you are strong enough to defeat this dragon, you'll own him.
No, he's ugly.
Okay. You're not giving me an out I can use.
You can challenge him later when you have more impressive ability.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're only, what, level... What
7.
are we? 7. Yeah, we're only level 7. I guarantee this is a fucking elder dragon, too, but if not a,
It's
you
not.
know, late adult.
He's not. He's an adult.
Yeah.
And
Fucking, so he's literally already, like, fucking 25 plus, even though you can only go to 20.
Try and roll persuasion.
it's a CR 12.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So, wait. Would the entire, out of character, would the entire party even stand a chance, or?
Not at this level, no.
Not
that
even
would
close.
also be against the Draconic Code. By the way, the term ownership is a little bit okay. So basically, it's just establishing hierarchy. The dragon that is in
Yeah,
charge.
he has to come and do his bidding, fucking whatever he wants me to do.
No. Shish. The dragon that's in charge is obligated to protect you. You are its horde. You are under the dragon's protection directly now. Not just nebulously, but specifically. They have to protect you.
I don't want his protection, but I'll just be like, you're never going to hear from me, so...
So you're just going to... I mean, if you're out of character, if your intention is just to leave and never come back, then why not just play along for now and then fuck off?
I mean, I guess I could.
But...
Could backstab.
I don't know the word to describe what I'm feeling. Like...
Stubborn?
Anger?
Fame? Maybe? A little bit?
What?
Fevers?
Did you say fame?
No. Shame.
Pride.
Shame.
Pride, yes. My
Pride.
pride is fucking...
Okay.
Meanwhile, Patrick's just been playing the mayonnaise at this point.
Yeah. While still holding a mewling fucking hug that you won't let go of.
Yeah.
Play with the kids.
Got enough arms to do so.
He's got... Yeah.
How about I just pick up the kid out of Patrick's arms?
Good luck.
Oh my gosh.
He's got that thing grappled.
Tries to pry.
Technically, yeah, I do.
Are you going to actually try to yank it out of his tendrils?
Just try to let go so the kid can go to the other kids.
Yeah, just let him go play with the other kids. Too.
Okay. This is the way it's going to play. So, the adult crystal dragon looks up at one of the crystals embedded in the wall of his cave, and a beam of light shoots from it and liquefies the stone next to your right foot, Missouri.
Ew, dragon herpes.
I'm going to ask again.
Right.
Will you accept my protection?
Do I get a hug? I'm not going to treat it like a slave. I'm literally going to treat it like a fucking kid and, maybe like a little pup.
Tell you what.
Have an apprentice.
Yeah.
Would it make you feel better to have a role in caring for these hugs?
Maybe.
You sound like a petulant child.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Should we even trust him with the care of a child?
Well,
No, I believe we should not.
I guess.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to die for him.
your allies say that I can't trust you with the hugs.
Well,
Probably just
didn't I
gonna
just
end up
almost
taking care of
die
it
for
for
it?
him.
I'm sorry?
Didn't I almost just die for it? I'll do it again.
Taking care of somebody involves more than just dying, you know.
I would die for it.
You can't protect them if you're dead, can you?
Listen here, Mr. Fucking Logical, okay?
Where did you get this guy?
Patrick's just going to point at himself with another tentacle like me?
He was
Honestly, I don't know.
He was also part of our crew. I thought weren't you part of the what was it? Protection?
Engine room.
He is a security officer. Huh.
Yeah.
He said engine room.
Oh,
Engine room,
I used
right.
security room.
I was kind of like the foreman.
You were a supervisor of engineers?
Yes. I was making sure they did their job.
Wait, were you one of those managers that doesn't actually know anything you're talking about, but you put it
Oh, boy.
position
Must have
of
I
blocked his
responsibility
head on the
anyway?
way
I actually
down.
built part of the engine that that they had to keep running. But no, I'm actually one of the ones that know how to do their job.
With an intelligence of 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need intelligence to do something repetitively and then have it become memory.
Okay, so you weren't actually an engineer, you were just maintenance crew.
Yeah, kind of like on the go training.
Did he just think he was the foreman?
Okay.
So many times that it became like second nature.
Of course, that implies that everything you fixed needed to be fixed again and again and again.
Well, that's one way to keep your job. Make sure you never have to, find a new one.
I think we found out why the ship crashed, everyone.
Are you the one? Are you the reason the dust bunnies got out of their container and I have to keep going into the vents to hunt them down?
You know what, Mr. Dragon, you can keep him.
Okay. Very well. You are now responsible for the care of the hugs. You can go down the hole and join them. The rest of you, I have more serious and interesting tasks.
Okay.
I don't even do anything he says after that. I just dive in the hole. Giggity.
Okay. Yeah. There isn't a way to easily climb out of this hole, by the way.
Oh no, I know. I'm a big dragonborn. I'm one of those sickly, skinny dragonborns.
So,
They're
yes,
sorcerers and they can shoot lasers out their talons.
the hugs are now using you as a climbing frame.
Sweet.
Okay. Who can shoot lasers out of their talons?
Plank is just trying to.
Oh, talking about the dust bunnies?
No, Clank is just trying to protect the honor of the sorcerer dragonborns. Like, The shoot lasers out your hand
What
and
honor?
people don't think you're strong.
Well, we'll see. There is no... he's not a sorcerer, though. He's a druid monk.
Never mind. Goes back to hiding because dragon's talking to me.
Oh.
Talk
I
to
see
her
that you-
first.
I see that you have a kobold.
Little one. Come play with the hugs.
Scary dragon, not moving from hidey spot.
Dragon, can you please look the other way?
What are you about to do?
She's scared. Just look the other way.
Oh,
Please.
I thought you were about to do something inappropriate in front of the children.
What?
Yeah, when you turn around, I'm
What
gonna.
they would do to the child?
When you turn around, I'm gonna be showing you my book. All right, just turn around.
I believe we have gone very off topic. What was the
Me-
mission you were willing to tell us?
Yeah, this whole session is. So
Oh,
far,
wait,
this has just
Mr.
been
Dragon?
chaos.
Mr. Dragon, what is your name?
Yeah, I've got several different ideas running through my brain right now, and I can't pin one down.
Bruh didn't name the dragon, and they had 3 weeks.
It's been a
Just
while.
call him Bob. Job done.
No. What's the
No.
name of-
What is no?
What?
Under all the hugs you hear, stupid name.
There's a specific crystal that I'm trying to remember the name of.
Crystal.
What color?
It's a white.
Quartz.
No, it's not quartz. In fact, it forms. It naturally grows into like long, thin.
Fluorite,
Right.
asbestos.
No, it's not asbestos. I'm gonna call you asbestos.
Yes, we're going to get the dragon some asbestos to give to the hugs.
Stagmite or
Is it
stalagmite.
selenite? Solicite?
Stibnite.
Hold on.
Stalagmite.
I'm looking at a list.
Yeah.
Calcium.
No.
Or I guess
That would
calcite.
be a lame fucking name. I did think of calcite, but what does calcite look like?
Yeah, selenite.
Essenor? Prismite?
It's not calcite. Fuck. What's it called? Anyway. This is
Crystal of whatchamacallit?
selenite.
That's what I was thinking.
Selenite.
Selenite.
Under mumbled hugs after they're mauling me, and be like, stupid name.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be difficult to discipline this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think he's into most physical disciplines, so probably.
You have no idea.
But if you
Yeah, I
do
have no
that-
idea, but the dragon doesn't know that.
No, I'm
But
saying,
you-
I'm literally telling you, you have no idea.
Give him some white mushrooms and he will be quiet.
Yeah, let's send him on another acid trip.
Give him an acid trip.
But let it last longer this time. You know, don't kill my shit.
There is something else I could try.
I don't like it when you're going to try things, okay?
Missouri, can you
No.
make a wisdom save?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
He's going to use the spell command on you.
Uh-oh.
Now, technically, it only lasts. Oh, okay, you passed anyway. Never mind. Yeah,
Damn it.
that didn't work.
Maybe dominate person instead?
Nope, because we're not a person.
Yes,
You are.
You're human.
I'm a human, not a person.
Okay, dominate humanoid then.
Humanoid.
Humanoid
Yeah,
is.
dominate person affects humanoids. Only humanoids.
I thought it was an actual, like, human.
Looks around.
That would be a huge like discrimination against like all the other races in D&D.
Rise up.
Well, racism is a big problem in D&D.
Okay, true.
I'm also concerned about the fact that it's like he basically just said, "I'm not a person." Are you being racist towards yourself?
I'm a dragon.
No, here's what you do. Tell him you want to go on an adventure.
Nope.
Let's go on an adventure.
Please don't trigger Grim. She will. They will shoot.
Yeah, she will shoot somebody, so...
That actually brings me to my point.
What, getting shot?
Strange infection arrived on the planet the same day that your ship came down.
Oh, yeah, that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that is not a response he probably wants to hear.
I'd like you to find it and eradicate it. Wherever
We've been doing that.
We've been trying to do that. That's how we ended up in this situation.
I believe we absolute hell out of it.
We have been trying to do that. That's how we ended up in this situation.
Right. Well, that's the thing. You're going to have to find a way to do it without affecting the population as a whole. Put it simply, I want you to keep my hogs safe.
I do believe that we blew up the hell out of that, whatever was under our spaceship, right?
But we don't know if that was constant.
You blew up the spaceship and you saw tentacles writhing through the smoke.
Yeah, I don't know if we blew it up, but we might have heard it.
And it made it angry.
Is there any other areas that has been affected by the infection?
Possibly.
That you know of?
Possibly, but that's not my concern. My concern are my people under my protection.
Mine.
Wait, you want us to be like assassins?
If you see any sign of infection among the hogs, I want you to cure them if possible. Cull them if necessary.
I do have a test we can do to see if folks are infected.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me your finger.
Right.
Bruh.
In fact, it would probably be a good idea to do the test on you, sir, just in case.
Can I stab his finger, please?
You're down in the pit. Stay in the play pit.
He's a gay baby,
You
Jim.
tell me what to do.
Okay.
That is a good point. We need to check the baby pit.
I can and do tell you what to do. But yes, by all means, test the children while you're down.
I'm not going to call you if there's a fire.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I'm not going to call you dad even if there's a fire.
Nobody wants that.
Who's out the
AMI.
Who's out the bit of metal?
Bruh, didn't they have like
The BMI, you're probably have the body mass index?
couldn't they run these tests at their facilities now?
In the fancy city, they probably do have like proper medical facilities and stuff, but not here in this cave, and definitely not in Hickville.
Hickville.
Okay.
Let's go to Hickville.
I believe that it would probably be good for us to get whatever supply we need from the big city and make it into a portable lab so that we can test it whenever needed.
I'm sorry, but you can't go there again.
Okay. Perhaps can you have a trusted ally of yours or another hug get the proper equipment we need?
Flora, could you do that? Yes, I suppose. What do you need?
You're still cute.
I will inform her of the tests and what's needed and stuff.
You realize how expensive all of this is, right?
Do you want the little ones protected?
Fine.
You just hear me. So cute. To the crystal dragonborn.
Can I hug Flora's leg? Thank you.
Mhm. You better forget my name, she shouts down at Missouri.
Not a chance.
I'm just imagining that if he ever gets the spell sending.
No, don't give him ideas.
Yo,
Dick pic.
He'll use up all his spell slots.
The psychic DMs. Fuck. Anyway.
Just a mental image of a dick pic.
I mean, if two people get sending, we can effectively kill anyone via exhaustion, but...
Bruh.
Anyway.
What?
Yeah, not sure I understood that either, but...
Anyway.
Moving swiftly on. So, the dragon, Selenite, wants you to live amongst the hugs and keep them protected from the thing.
Bruh.
It's clobbering time?
No.
No. The thing, like the horror movie.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have other kobolds, sir?
Do you have a what now?
Do you have kobolds?
Not as yet. The kobolds, creatures such as yourself, are not native to this world. And they, I'm not old enough for them to just show up.
I'm a kobold.
Yes,
Traitor.
but you're not one of my kobolds. Not yet, anyway.
Oh yeah, fair point. Kobolds will change with their dragon. I'm an emerald one.
Traitor.
What? It's kobold natural
You
evolution.
can remain an emerald. That's fine. But I would appreciate it, dragon to dragon, if you would swear fealty, so that I can officially protect you.
You as dragon?
Don't do
Out
it.
of character, I feel like Clank would have to, because kobold instincts. Dragon.
Yes, I am dragon, but am I your dragon?
Who is Vero Dragon, actually?
Don't do it.
Yeah, because thing is an emerald kobold, so she probably would have had another dragon at some point.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Yeah. You're already. You're already under the.
Little does he know I'm not.
Go on.
So little does he know I'm not.
By draconic law, you are. You failed the challenge.
Yeah, just wait till I get struck.
Does that law fall under jurisdiction on another world? I'm joking.
Yeah, that's true. We're not on
Become
the fucking
warriors.
other planet that we were on. So
Dragons are dragons, and and gem dragons are astral travelers. So
Yeah.
They'll establish their draconic rules wherever they happen to be.
Well, it still sucks for him because I'm just gonna play alone.
Okay.
Insubordinate piece of shit. Anyway.
So we're just gonna be his little task force to stop the infections.
Yeah, you're the one that gave me the idea to be like, oh, you didn't have to know, you know.
Purely because you were not going to conform at all. Otherwise, you were going to end up dead.
I mean, I got a lot more characters created.
I think it would be best for me to hold off.
Are they all like Missouri though?
What, an asshole?
Yes.
Majority.
Well, according to social media, assholes are very popular. And the internet.
About
They are?
I have noticed that certain people with a strong personality will generally play the same type of character over and over and over again.
Hi.
Wonder.
Yeah, about 85% of my characters are pretty much assholes.
I wonder why.
Well, the way I say it, there's six people. There's dicks, there's assholes, and there's pussies. Assholes just want to shit all over everything. Pussies just make everything wet and hard. But dicks fuck assholes and pussies. So.
Very confused.
Well, this video is getting demonetized.
Oh, if only it was monetized in the first place. Anyway. Do I play the same character? No, Alison, you actually put thought and effort into your characters. They're great.
Okay, just want to make sure because I normally, I feel like I go into like a pattern, but yay, I do things differently.
I think Clank would say, I'm gonna hold off on 100% swearing fealty until we can find out if the infection's stretched here. We do not want to create more infected.
Feel free to test me and make sure that I am not one of them.
I'm gonna have to check you anyways. I'll do a quick test now. Do you have... Actually, you got pointy claws. I don't think this dagger will be sharp enough to pierce your hide.
If I can... I can lift some of my scales so you can get to the flesh underneath if you wish.
Yeah, that'll do.
I'll stab him.
You are not even in the same chamber. You're in
different room now?
Sorry?
I can hear them out of the pile of hugs.
Are they in a different room now?
They're in the lower chamber. They dropped down the hole to be with the hug children.
Oh, I guess we're just up here, chopped liver.
I mean, yeah, you're still on the same level as the dragon.
Oh, we are? Yeah, confusing.
Missouri is below the dragon.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Mm-hmm.
Both metaphorically and literally.
Mm-hmm. Gets metal out and fire underneath.
Yeah,
You do the test. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his blood sizzles and pops and doesn't try to get away from the fire.
Lost $20.
You were betting that the dragon was actually a really big fucking mimic?
I was hoping.
No, he is a true dragon.
if you hear anyone come to you and mutter, adventure! Ice them.
Adventure! I'm just imagining the entire room of hugs just start copying adventure.
Oh, great.
So what is it?
I'm literally going to go, adventure! And then they all go,
Missouri, did you just say it? Like, in character?
Yeah.
Could you make a dexterity save, please?
Why are you all saying that, Missouri?
Just to mess with the dragon.
Make a dex save.
You're gonna die.
I just told him to blast anyone who says that.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Miss
I'm going
Mitch?
to have to test you again. If you survive.
I did. I got 21.
Yeah, you. Alright, so you take half. Okay, you only take 2 points of damage, but you are now outlined in a radiant glow.
Cool.
You can't hide.
That's right. I'm not a rogue.
And the next thing he hits you with will be an advantage. Please test the idiot.
Jumps down into the pit, avoiding the children. Does the test.
Do you allow Clank to do the test on you, Missouri?
Yeah, and when she pokes me, I'm gonna be like, "Ow, my finger!"
Okay.
Just to scare her.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have said the word.
Well, I wanted to mess with the dragon, so
Do you want a
Missouri, when Clank tests your blood, what happens?
nothing.
Okay.
Told you it was just to mess with him.
Yeah, but you don't joke about that thing in particular. Make fun of his bottom, yes. But not that word.
I don't.
Why would you make fun of his bottom?
As Clank realizes she said that out loud, she's going to dash further into the hug thing.
Into the hug pit.
Yes, because you said the... Because...
I told you a while ago. Come down and play with the hug.
The hugs think you're playing and they chase you.
What?
I got
I
my
told you a
tail!
while ago to play with the hugs,
Wait,
but
Mike
no.
was talking about what?
Clank,
Give my
Yes.
tail back.
Clank was suggesting that instead...
Make fun of Butt.
I'm sorry?
What was Clank suggesting exactly?
That instead of trying to mess with the dragon by saying, "We're going on an adventure," that he should just make fun of the dragon's bottom.
Oh, I
And then,
missed
because
that. Sorry.
Dragon, angry, might be annoyed at insult, proceeds to try and run away, and now the hugs are chasing after her.
Your hugs are chasing. They think it's funny.
Give me my tail back. Let go of the tail.
Nope. Get her. Get the tail. Get her.
They, you notice that as they, that they can drop down and scurry on all 6 legs and go really quickly, and some of them even build up enough momentum that they can roll up into a ball while at speed and continue rolling pretty quickly, and then pop back out and keep going.
Oh, do we get to go hog bowling?
So basically, kind of like Sonic.
Not exactly. They run to build up momentum and then ball up and keep rolling.
Sonic.
Except they don't turn into saw blades.
Yeah.
The speckless Sonic.
Anyway. Yeah. That's essentially... The GIF illustrates what I'm talking about.
I see it. Little purple roly-poly-oly.
Okay.
Run, 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 run.
Ball.
Run, run, run. Is there a way out of
Run.
here? Run, 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 run.
I
All
dropped
you
one
hugs,
of
you go that way, I'll go this way.
I'm sorry, what?
Run.
I was telling the hugs to be like, you go this way, I'll go this way, and we'll trap her.
They don't speak your language.
Interpret.
You could just go the other way.
But I want them to know that we're playing a game and we're going to trap her.
Just going.
Make him love me more.
Guys.
Is Merrick going to pass that communication on to
No.
See if I make you an igloo again.
Alright. I'm not doing it though.
Alright. No igloos for you. You
Latches
sleep
on
out in the water.
the appendage.
latches onto what appendage?
Grim stretches one of the
Oh, Grim
arms.
stretches one of their arms to save Clank. Okay.
Cheater.
So you get Clank out, leaving Missouri down in the play pit, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheater.
Okay.
Sticks tongue out.
Okay.
So, the dragon says, well, are you all satisfied that it is safe here?
Safe enough.
Still don't like you.
Please, shut up so that I don't have to kill you.
Wait, does the dragon have the spell silence?
No, he doesn't have that spell. Kids are vicious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Anyway, no, they're just boisterous. Though you did get like hit in the back with living dodgeballs as you were running.
My tail hurts.
But anyway, Selenite's going to reiterate that if you're satisfied, he would like you to go back to Hickville. And that's not what he calls it, but he wants
Does my hug come with me?
I'm sorry?
Does my hug come with me?
Oh, you're not leaving.
The
You've
fuck
been-
I'm not.
You've been charged with looking after the hugs in the play pit. That's your role. That's the role you wanted.
No, kill me.
Anyway,
Can
Okay.
we please bring him with us? He is quite strong and handy to have in a fight.
you know what?
He is something.
Sure, he's annoying me anyway. And he reaches in a draconic limb, lifts Missouri out, and places him a little unceremoniously on the cavern floor.
Ooh, buddy, just you wait.
Runs over to Missouri and instantly hugs.
I say hop on.
Yay! Clambers on all over face and everything.
You're literally a face hugger.
Bruh.
Okay. So, off you go on your crusade to kill
Yeah.
kill the
Yes.
kill the Gribbly ooze.
Yes, we shall kill the gibbering mounds for being a mistake on the genetic pool of the ooze.
As we leave, I just throw a snowball at the dragon.
Let's have a look at something. Let me check something.
Okay.
This would be really funny. Go on. Okay, what?
I know, just me just imagining the dragon just eating him.
Nope, he's got to protect me.
Do we get like a house or something?
I'm just having a look at the regional effects of the dragon to see. By the way, there's a positive energy vibe around its lair. Any creature that finishes a long rest within 6 miles of this lair regains 2 additional spent hit die.
Nice.
Oh.
Which means
Still
you can
get
get...
the fact that
Because normally during a long rest you only get half of your total hit die back. Now it would be half plus 2, which is cool. But yeah, the snow actually turns to quartz crystals as it flies through the air, and
show off.
and he catches it and smiles. Thank you for the gift.
I hate you.
And winks at you.
I hate you.
Hate
It
me all
looks
you
like-
like. You're still lost.
Your mom lost too when she had you.
Another
Hey,
beam.
Missouri,
Another beam from
you
a
stop
nearby
making
crystal
fight.
in the cave just singes your ass.
It's already, don't pick fights you can't win.
I already did that.
Yeah. You now.
I
have-
knew I was.
You now have
I
a
knew I-
diagonal. You have a diagonal burn mark through the back of your trousers.
Bruh.
I don't think you have
look at that, too.
trousers.
Your draconic ass cheeks are visible.
Looks like a badass girl. I'll just tell people I got in a fight.
And we'll just remind them that you got in a fight that you lost.
Still got in a fight.
Bruh.
No.
If you think this is bad, you should see the other guy. He's completely unharmed.
Technically, he did lose like 24 hit points.
Yeah. Nobody else has the balls to go up and just punch a fucking dragon, literally with their fists.
Alberto doing so.
Not the brightest, but very brave. Shoulder.
I wouldn't say brave. I would say retarded.
Oh.
I'm trying to make you feel better. Accept it.
I feel fine. My pride's a little
That's
bit
the
hurt.
rest of us that are suffering.
Looks like I'm not the one with a problem now, am I?
No, you have a problem. It's just not
Yeah,
visible.
you don't have one because you are the
Yeah, you don't have a problem because you are the problem. Yeah. Yeah, I identify as a problem. Anyway.
You got-
Missouri merch.
I did try actually having merch for a while. It was, yeah, wasn't very successful.
Right.
Generally speaking, it was the same couple of people that bought all the t-shirts and like no one else.
Yep.
But yeah, we would have like quotes from the games, like things that people had said in game on t-shirts with a funny illustration. It was kind of cool while it lasted.
Word.
But anyway, so yes, you're leaving the cave, escorted by Flora, who is going to.
I love you.
Please don't ever say that again. And she walks off.
Blow her a kiss.
I ship it.
I'm sorry? You
Blow her a
should.
kiss.
Why not?
She lets out a gust of her breath attack.
I was gonna say she last time you said that she almost physically throws up in her mouth. I was waiting for that.
Well, this time
That's what
she
he's thrown up.
incinerates the imaginary kiss as it flies through the air.
I love when they fight back.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I love it when they fight back.
Dude, that's
I
creepy.
away
Look,
That's
from
really
Missouri.
fucking creepy.
Away from Missouri. I don't want to be associated with this guy anymore.
That's kind of
If you
rapey,
want-
dude.
Misery, I don't believe that's how you get a mate. There are some lessons that I've been told by my clan on how to find a suitable partner.
Always get
You want
This was slime advice.
This is literally just fun. I don't want to mate.
Okay.
Then why are you flirting? Isn't that the point of living? Pass on your best traits and then raise the offspring to be a better person, and then
Well, any offspring will probably be better than him, but
I learned
God, no.
out of character. I learned something very interesting about people who are habitual assholes. Chances are that they have ADHD, and the reason why they're always provoking people is because they get a dopamine hit every time they get a reaction from somebody.
Yes, people with ADHD love to argue.
How you doing? Name's Ryan.
that would explain something I used to do when I was younger.
Oh yeah.
Bruh. Alice.
No, I didn't like argue with people. I just more or less just like to scare people or give them hugs.
Yeah, every time you get a reaction, that's a dopamine hit for you. Yeah.
Oh.
In all reality, it's been over 8 years since I've had an actual relationship because the last chick I was with fucked me up so bad. But yeah, I just haven't cared to do it. I just have fun.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't blame you. Anyway. So yes. Heading back to the frontier town. It's fairly easy to, like, you can see it in this fucking dust bowl of a valley. It's not hard to get back to it. Let's have a little bit of fun. Okay, so level 7 and there's 5 of you. It is a desert after all. And deserts have scorpions.
Hell yeah. The arguing dopamine.
Oh.
There are different flavors of dopamine, and arguing dope is one of the best tasting ones.
Damn right. Snort.
So yeah.
Who just snorted?
Yes, because I like that. Yeah, that's funny. I've never heard
Oh.
of this.
So we're walking back to the town.
You're walking back to the town when you were accosted by 5 large giant scorpions that burst out of the sand and ambush you. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
all right. Where is
The
my?
anxiety flavor is not nice. You are correct.
This is my first roll from the day.
+3, so
It's exclamation point.
Mhm.
I get it mixed up with other things.
I understand.
I don't know if that would work actually.
Wee.
Just copy paste it. Boop. There we go.
Okay, do we have everybody? Looks like Missouri is the highest.
No.
You know. Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
I'm not. I'm.
Merrick is the highest.
That was the highest. Yeah.
And Missouri isn't high enough yet.
I wish I was.
And
But no, I'm on probation. Got to be a good boy. Hey.
Oh dear. Definitely getting demonetized.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
And,
I would just Eldritch Blast one of them if I can.
Yeah, I'm just finished writing down all different states. So. Oh wow, Clank got a 3.
Wow.
I is lightning fast.
He's still faster than the Scorpions, apparently, despite the fact that they clearly weren't as effective, quick and subtle about jumping out of the sand as they thought they were. So, Merrick, you're just going to Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. It spooked me, okay?
Yeah. 2 blasts.
I think I'll point them at just one.
Yeah.
How many are there again? 3 or 4?
3.
There are 5.
5.
You got 1 each.
Oh, right.
So you
Time for redemption.
Roll.
2 iterations.
How do I do 2 iterations again?
I will tell you.
It's RR.
Exclamation RR space 2.
RR.
Space, RR space D20 plus 6.
D20 plus 6.
Because that's your spell attack bonus.
Yeah.
Yay! That's a nat 20! So you've done 3d10 damage with that Eldritch Blast. Do you have the... Yes, you have Agonizing Blast as well, so it's plus 6. 3d10 plus 6. 19 points of damage to one of the Scorpions. Very nice. Misery!
Time for redemption.
I say Scorpions, but they're weird alien things that are just approximately scorpionish.
Ew.
That does not hit.
Alright.
That also does not hit.
Jesus Christ.
That one hits.
Hey.
Does 5 points of damage. The bare minimum damage. Were you attacking the same one that got Eldritch Blasted?
Yes.
Okay. Blasted. Patrick.
So there are how many scorpions?
Just 5.
And one of them is injured at the moment.
You're welcome.
I'm just going to Eldritch Blast one of them, I guess.
Same one?
I guess. How far away from the nearest one? Wait, no, I'm still holding a hug, aren't I?
No. No, I'm pretty sure you would have been convinced to let that go.
Oh, alright. They grow up so fast.
You can't have one.
Okay, then. I guess. I'll go up close and then bludgeon one with a skillet.
Roll the hit.
That would be 1d20 plus 6.
I cast iron! You actually have an extra attack.
Exactly. What?
You have 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, I do.
So 2 iterations of d20 plus 6.
Wait, how far away from the injured one am I?
I'll let you scurry up to that one. I mean, Missouri already managed to punch it, so...
almost unsuccessfully.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That
I don't know.
is a hit.
That hits, so
What about your second one?
let's see if it dies to the damage first.
You're going to do 1d8 plus 5 damage.
Yep.
Wow, max damage. 13.
Nice.
Is it still alive or is it dead?
It is still alive. It is leaking a strange greenish fluid from its cracked carapace.
Isn't that the stuff that comes out of you?
I'm sorry.
I'm talking to Patrick. Isn't that the stuff that comes out of you?
I don't know. Does an 11 hit it?
11 does not hit.
Oh well.
Okay. Grim.
Grim will cast Hunter's Mark on one of these guys and is going to start doing some blasting.
Blasting.
Okay, how many hit?
2.
Yep. And would sneak attack would have hit in? I mean, would have kicked in or no?
There are allies. Yes, there are allies within 5 feet.
Okay, so let me feel like how much damage I need to do. Eight. Yes. Hunter's Mark, D6, and then let me see how many sneak attacks I have. Okay. Just one D6 and how many have I killed?
You were targeting the same one that was already been injured, yes?
Yes.
So that one's down.
Would there was
There are no
extra damage left? Would there was?
Are you asking about cleave damage?
Yeah. I mean. Okay, never mind. Alright, continue.
They're not really close to each other.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
So one's down, 4 to go. And now it's Clank's turn. What does Clank do?
Are we close to the scorpions?
A couple of people are we're close to a scorpion that is now squished. The other 4 have not been engaged yet.
Okay, I would like to put Branding Smite on my duster. Branding Smite does a D8, right?
Yes.
And my normal weapon does a D6. d6, and I have
Yeah,
extra.
actually, let me double check. Because, I think it's a d6, actually. Brandon Smite. I think it's... Excuse me. Oh, they don't have it on the fucking... Okay. Google. The old-fashioned way with a book.
And I have extra attack, so that's 2 hits.
Yeah, well. Okay, so Branding bonus action, it is 2d6 radiant damage if it is what the Branding Smite does.
Okay. So duty there. Word cannot.
Cannot word.
Cannot word. Nope. Word cannot. Okay. I'm also using extra attack, so 24 and 16.
They both hit.
Okay, so if the first attack does 3d6 and the second attack will also do 3d6, that's 66.
Okay. Which one you put in the brand? What?
Oh, does Branding Smite only stick to one of them?
Yes.
Okay, no worries. Then one will do 1d6 and one will do 1d6 plus 2d6s.
So it's 4d6 altogether.
4d6 plus
8.
8. 18.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. So 18 points of damage to one of the scorpions. And then scorpions. So the one that you've engaged in combat is going to make 2 attacks with its claws first. Ka-chow, ka-chow. Only the 22 hits you, right?
What was it aiming for?
That's aiming for Clank.
Oh.
Ow, why you hurt me, DM?
I didn't. It was the scorpion.
No,
Why
he
you
did it.
hurt me?
So
My armor class is 14.
you got 4 points of damage and you are grappled. And then, while it's got you grappled, it's going to sting you.
I don't want to be stung.
So that's another 6 points of damage. So that's 10 damage altogether from the claw and the sting. Could you make a Constitution saving throw, please? Clank.
Let's find out.
D20 plus 5. The DC is 12, so you've got a good chance.
You say that and you jinx it.
Poop. Okay. This kinda sucks. 16 points of poison damage.
Oh.
So on top of the physical damage, that's 26.
Would absorb elements help me in this situation? Wait, I can't use it anyway. I've used a spell.
You can use it as a reaction, but let me see, because absorb elements. I think poison is one of the things it can absorb. So you should.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I make rice if you want to eat.
Yes.
That's
Oh my
racist.
gosh. It just fucking barges in every time. Ah.
So yeah, you have resistance to triggering damage. Oh no, it doesn't include poison. It's just acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. Damn it.
Ow.
So you can't use it for that. Sorry.
And I just 16 there.
Okay. So
So it's
16
20.
poison. 16 poison and 10 of bludgeoning and piercing. And then, so other scorpions are gonna rock up, and yeah, the three others are going to attack the three main melee combatants that already took down one of their own. So I believe.
How many of them walk through the acid trail?
I'm sorry, what?
How many of them walk through the acid trail to get to us?
Let's say one of them. And let's have that one that walked through the acid trail to get to you attack you, Patrick.
Alright, that's fair.
So, Claw. 22 get through?
Yeah, 22 gets through. And...
So that's 5 points of bludgeoning damage and you are grappled. Does the 20 get through?
yeah, 20 gets through.
Sting. 7 points of piercing, so that's 12 points of damage so far. And could you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Sure.
You got a d20 plus 2.
Yep, I rolled the 2d6 acid damage.
Okay, so it's taken a fall.
And... you wanted me to roll a con saving throw?
Mm-hmm. Against poison.
So that'd be plus 2.
Okay, that's a fail, I'm afraid.
At least I'm resistant to acid damage.
Yeah, but this isn't acid, this is poison. $4d10. Boosh. 12 points of poison damage. Missouri, are you ready to get hit?
Sure. Wouldn't be the first time today.
This is true. Do either of those get through?
Attention.
That's 14, no.
How about the sting? No. Okay. Grim.
Wait, so how much damage did I take last turn?
You took a total of
1 million damage.
where is it? 12 physical and then 12 poison on top, so 24.
That's what I said.
I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
No, I said 1 million damage.
Oh, okay. So you didn't actually say 24. Okay.
Nope.
Told you I didn't hear what you said. I've tuned you out.
Just go with it.
Oh no. Grim.
Yeah, they hit me.
So it's got you in both claws.
But they're holding them?
Mm-hmm.
Like grappling?
Yeah, you grappled. That's 11 points of damage from the claws, and then Sting. Does not hit. Okay. That's a little better. Merrick.
Who is grappled?
So,
Me?
yes. At the moment, Clank, Patrick, and Grim are grappled. Missouri.
Wait a second. If it's grappling me, does it take acid damage?
It's got you on the. It hasn't. Yeah, it's grappled the bit it can reach, which is not the bit in contact with the ground. If it decides,
Okay.
yeah. If it picks you up, that's a problem. But for it,
Could my fear spell get all of them, or just one or two?
what's the area of effect?
It's a 30-foot cone.
Each creature. Okay. So, yes, you can get all the scorpions, but it will also get Missouri, Patrick, Grim,
Hmm.
and Clank.
Well, if they're
I-
grappled, though. It's concentration, though, so I just get them to drop them.
I'm not grappled.
Well, yeah.
This is true, but you would still be in the fear effect.
Mm.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge.
Yeah, it would be a wisdom saving throw for everyone in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's my type of wisdom. I'll be
Can do
alright.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
the scorpions, as you might imagine, do not have the best wisdom. Oh fuck! One of them may have passed, but the others definitely did not.
Yeah, one passed, I think.
Grim, Clank, and Patrick, could you also make wisdom saves?
Alright.
Missouri, you didn't pass.
Missouri didn't pass.
Of
So
course
Missouri's
not.
also running away.
Why would I?
You drop whatever you're holding and have the frightened condition.
Well, he's not holding
Thank God
it.
it's a hug now, huh?
What is up with everyone rolling 4? What the hell?
Clank and Patrick, please.
Pardon?
Wisdom
Roll
save.
wisdom save
Okay.
Smart noob.
because of me.
Yes. Sorry, I was getting talked
I
to.
need to ruin things.
What am I needing to do?
You were getting talked to, were you? Well, you got to do a wisdom save against being frightened, I'm afraid.
Oh, for sake. Okay.
From me.
What? Alright, sure.
There you
I'm not
No
Yeah.
passes.
Well, considering I have no modifiers, yeah, fuck.
Fuck beans.
guys inside.
I am just screwed right now.
So one
I
of
have
the
literally
scorpions.
more than half health, I'm afraid, and now...
Which is the scorpion that didn't drop?
Let's just say for fun that the scorpion that's not afraid is also the one that failed to grapple Missouri. So
Oh, okay.
all the ones,
Make it-
the other 3 all drop the person they were grappling and have
Yeah.
to use their movement to fucking run away. Missouri.
I didn't do it.
Missouri, Patrick, and Grim also need to spend your turn running away
Faith and all of your wisdom.
from Merrick.
Freaking face palms.
Everybody except Clank and one scorpion.
Could
Okay.
somebody give me this again?
I mean, it's not like I can run far, I only have 20 movement.
Yeah, Missouri, it's your turn. You've got to fucking leg it.
You gotta run.
Run! Yeah, all you can do is dash and move away from Mirik as quickly as you possibly can. And then at the end of your turn, if you no longer have line of sight to Mirik, you can make a wisdom save.
Wait.
Can I just close my eyes?
Sorry?
So can I just close my eyes and then I'm not inside of her?
It says technically in a space where it doesn't have line of sight to you. So that
Yeah,
would
it's like a aura sphere.
that would imply that there cannot be a straight line drawn between the two of you. So you need to find some cover, or dig yourself, bury yourself, dive into one of the sand tunnels that the scorpions came out of.
No, I'm gonna hide under the scorpion.
You're gonna duck behind the skeleton corpse, the scorpion corpse.
Yep.
Okay.
Because he's all your movement, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go for it. Make your wisdom save.
Okay.
Me?
No, not you. Not yet. Does a 14 pass?
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, it's your spell save DC.
Yeah, it's 14.
Okay, so he's no longer scared.
I'm gonna just look at the scorpion and be like, shit.
Patrick!
Mm-hmm.
Time to run. Hello, North.
Tomato.
Hey, hi. Potato.
Potato.
Tomato.
Irregular suggests that one of the players should suddenly transform into 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Wait, what?
You cut out a little bit.
Somebody in the YouTube comments, Irregular is their name. One of the players suddenly transforms into 3 kobolds in a trench coat. That was their suggestion.
Oh, I wonder who that could be.
I wonder.
I mean, Grim can probably barf up maybe some cobalt toys.
I'm
What?
a literal cobalt. Put me in a trench coat.
Again, that could work. And I could be cobalt shape.
Mm-hmm. Back to the game.
Yay!
So Patrick, you got to run. You also hide behind the giant scorpion. And
No, I'm going to move in the opposite. I'm going to move in a different direction than the scorpion ran.
okay, the scorpion's on. Yeah, okay.
And am I able to cast where to go? Hang on.
Ran all night and day.
Where did Healing Word go?
Takes the dash action and moves away from you by the safest route on each of its turns, unless there's nowhere to move. So yeah, for your action you have to dash. But if you
Okay, is Healing Word a bonus action?
Healing Word is a bonus action. Yes.
And I can target myself with that, correct?
Yes. And it's a,
Okay, I guess I move 40 feet in the direction and then cast Healing Word on myself.
so you'd regain a D4 plus 3.
Yeah, sure.
And did you scurry somewhere that was out of view?
Outside of striking range of the scorpion.
Yeah, that's fine. But are you trying to get out of line of sight of Merrick?
I mean, I don't have sight, remember? I have blind sight.
That's true.
So,
yes.
technically, as long as he's outside of my blind sight range, then I can't see him. Or her. It. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell because, gender is a... Yeah. Anyway, not something that your race understands. Yeah, I'll allow it. Go ahead and make another wisdom save.
Okay.
I think that's a fail, right?
I have no clue.
Let's see.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Mirik, what's your spell save DC?
14.
Yeah. Okay.
And I heal for... Of course I roll the max on that. What the hell?
You healed 7. Fantastic. Grim. You need to run.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Grim will try and stealth away from Mirik.
How?
Run away.
Put it into liquid.
Okay.
And just
You're gonna soak into
the
sand?
grass. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll allow that. That would put you out of line of sight. Go ahead and make your wisdom save to see if you're no longer frightened. Oh yeah. So you come to your senses, realize that you are literally full of sand. And it's going to take forever to get it all out of you.
Oh no.
Yeah. Going to need a shower? Lots of precipitation.
Yeah, that might be better. That way you don't ever end up flushing yourself down the drain. Clank, you don't have to run because you succeeded on your save.
I can't run anyways, I'm grappled.
Not anymore, you were dropped. The scorpion that grappled you looks spooked, like it's about to fucking bolt. In fact, all of the scorpions look like they're about to fucking run. Except for one of them.
Because it's dead?
No. Besides the one that's unconscious. Yeah.
So there's one of them that either hasn't been scared off, right?
One of them doesn't look like it's scared. Yes.
Okay, then that one is getting hit with my pew-pew.
I cast Pew Pew. Prepare to meet God.
Do I get extra attack with the pew-pew?
With the gun?
Yes.
If you have an extra attack, then yes.
Yeah. 2d20.
Wait.
What?
So, I can make 2 attacks. Does that mean I have 2 actions per turn? Or am I misinterpreting things?
It means that if you take the attack action, you can hit twice.
Okay, so yeah. I was.
Yeah, both of those... You're hitting a scorpion, yeah?
Yes.
And yeah, both of those hit.
Yeah. And my pew-pew does 3d8 each shot.
So 6d8.
6d8. 27.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool. And then it's the scorpion's turn. 3 of them fucking bolt as fast as they can, moving 80 feet across the sand. The one that Clank shot at, however, is going to come at Clank.
Not again.
You shot it! And miss.
They
But
both miss.
let's see if the sting also misses. By the way, I imagine... I'm calling these things scorpions, but like I said, they're alien creatures, and I imagine that their claws are more like freaking mantis pincers, and their sting actually comes from a... Like, they actually have like a poison injector in their mandibles.
Okay.
But anyway.
Well, whatever they are, I hate them now.
The 19
Manta
hits.
scorpions. Yeah, it hits. They are manta scorpions.
And I already did the roll to hit with that. I need to roll the damage. It's D10 plus 2 piercing. 8, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please, Clank. Which is plus 5.
Okay.
No,
13?
that passes. So you only take half of the 4d10.
Yay.
10. 10 points of poison damage.
Okay.
So 18 altogether. How you doing?
Oof. I am on like 6 hit points.
Okay, but it failed to grapple you. And Merrick.
Yep.
3 of the scorpions are 80 feet away.
Yeah.
One of them has Clank grappled. Your friends are also running. Now you could get your friends back in the fight by dropping concentration, but that
Yeah, I dropped concentration.
Okay. What else would you like to do?
My Eldritch Blast. The one that's holding Clank. But
Okay.
I aim away from Clank completely.
Yeah, it's big enough that you can hit just...
Okay.
Yeah.
3 plus
It is
6.
a large, multi-limbed creature
You're
with
13. Does that hit?
13 does not hit.
Dang, I missed.
Do you have a second attack?
Oh right, I
You
do
don't
have
have
this
a
another theme.
I'll
I
just
forgot
blast.
it's the iteration now.
Yeah, second.
I'll just type it again.
Second blast. That one
Oh,
hits.
wonderful. Yeah.
It's a D10 plus your charisma modifier, which is 3. D10 plus 3.
Plus 3. 4. Well.
4 points damage.
Well then.
Yeah, not quite enough.
Well, good luck, guys.
Miz, you snapped out of the fear. You're hiding behind a corpse. Doesn't matter anyway because they also dropped concentration on that. Which means that those other 3 scorpions may be coming back. There is one that looks very badly hurt that he's got Clank.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
How far away are they? The one that has Clank?
Probably only about 20 feet away from you.
Alright, I'm dashing over and I'm using my straight line so it doesn't hurt her.
Dex safe?
What was it?
Your breath weapons. Con
This cat
save.
is all over my desk.
Okay.
12. I believe that's a fail. Oh no, it's not. Your DC is only 11 according to your character sheet. So you do half the cold damage. So half of 3d6.
What the hell?
Just roll exclamation R space 3d6 slashing. Okay, so that's 5. Which, if it's against the one that's been... Yeah, that's enough. It's down. And screw it. I'm tired. Let's say that the other scorpions decide not to come back. Combat's over. We'll put a pin in it there. Sound good?
Sure.
Right. I hope you guys...
Copy.
Sorry?
No, me and Noob said sure at the same time. I said, don't copy me.
Okay. That's
Patrick proceeds to copy everything you say for the next 5 minutes.
Do it. I fucking...
That's almost as childish as yelling, Jinx! Anyway, I hope you guys at home have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. You're more than welcome to join the Games and Geekery Discord server. There is a link in the description below. And if you're super awesome, you can even join the Patreon for as little as £5 a month. That'll get you access to the super secret server, as well as the ability to join at least one game a week. And updates, notifications when new content comes out. In the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.